Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love.
What's going on, everybody? It's your big homie, the armchair operator, and welcome back to another video. Now, if you're new to the channel, thank you so much for coming by. I hope that you find this video informative and maybe even a little bit entertaining. And if you're coming back to the channel, thank you so much for coming back. I really do appreciate it. I hope that you also find this video informative and maybe a little bit entertaining. Now, as evidenced by the thumbnail, we got an unboxing video for y'all today, but this is actually kind of a special unboxing for two reasons. This particular acquisition was picked up at the recent gun show out in Oaks, Pennsylvania, hosted by Eagle Shows. Now, if you know, you know, but if you don't know, basically Eagle Shows they have gun shows throughout the state of Pennsylvania. They go to multiple different spots, but the one in Oaks, Pennsylvania is the biggest one they do. So they come to Oaks basically every other month throughout the year, and they usually have somewhere between 1,500 and 2,000 tables. And this gun show is so big that they actually have content creators and influencers from other areas coming out every single time that they have a big event. So that just goes to show you just how poppin' this gun show is. Now, the second, also, this is actually the one and only pickup that I've made all year at a gun show. And I know that's crazy. Like that's a bit of a surprise. Like, you know, because usually I'm at the gun show every time, especially the one in Oaks. I'm usually there like every time trying to see what I could get. But this is actually the first firearms pickup that I've made at a gun show this year. So that's part of the reason why it's special. The second part is the fact that it's my second ever AK. Now, I had an AK actually before I started my YouTube channel. It was basically like a Wasser 10, kind of like an entry-level AK. It was really good, but I actually sold that AK maybe over a year ago, basically to help support the channel. Basically, everything in the channel is self-funded by me. So yeah, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. So this is my only ever second AK ever. All right, so without further ado, let me show you this bad boy right here. Drum roll, please. All right, so check it out. This is my Zastava ZPAP M70, chambered in 7.62 by 39. Like, look at this thing. Like, look at this. How many AKs have you seen with this kind of furniture? Well, let me do a quick clear check. All right, firearm is clear. Then there's no live ammunition anywhere in my review space. But this thing kind of don't look right. Let me go ahead and put magazine is empty too, but let's get the magazine in here just to make it look a little bit more official. Now, check it out. So first things first, before we dive into the AK, I gotta give a huge shout out to my man Frank Bank at the Bunker Gun Shop. Quick story. So I'm walking around, right? So when I went to the gun show, I really didn't have it in my mind that I was going to get another AK. Really, I was looking for something like a PCC. I've been wanting like a pistol caliber carbine for the longest. I don't actually, believe it or not, I don't have a pistol caliber carbine in my collection. So that's one of the reasons why I was looking for one. So me and my mans, we was walking around looking at different tables. And you know, every time Bunker's there, I definitely go there, show love and support, look around and see what they got. And as we were talking, this thing kind of caught my eye. Now, I've been wanting an AK for a while, especially since I got rid of my Wasser over a year ago. But again, I didn't have it in my mind. But when I saw the price that what they had this for, when I saw the price listed for this, I had to jump on it. Now, you hear a lot of people say, like, you know, like a lot of people who do gun shows, like review gun shows and stuff like that, like Obi, shout out to Life for Obi 91. But when they say cash is king, cash is definitely king. And when I saw this, basically I said to Frank, you know, put this aside for me. I'll be right back. And true to my word, I came back and I got this thing. So let's take a look at the features. All right. So again, first of all, we're going to do clear check, even though I already did a clear check. But right off the hop. So basically, let me just say this. This rifle kind of came with every single thing you see, with the exception of the red dot. I put this red dot on here myself. This is the SIG Romeo MSR. This is an extra red dot that I have lying around, okay? But it comes with this rail M-lock and rail forend. It came with this, I guess this is a Night Strike angle handguard. This actually looks like the hand guard or hand stop that you see on the Scorpion pistols. It looks just like it. It might be off of a Scorpion, I'm not really sure, but that's what it looks like to me. And it even came with this bipod. This kind of looks like a Magpul bipod, but I mean, it's fully functional. By the way, let me just say, full disclosure, I have not shot this pistol yet, so the first shots video is coming soon, so you're gonna want to check that out. But anyway, it has a fully functional bipod. Just push the button here and wait a minute now. Oh, silly me. The button is over here to telescope it down. I apologize, but basically you get that look here and just push that up. Boom, boom. Rotate that up and out the way. We got that. Of course, we got our standard AK front sight, which is adjustable. The little button here is on the side right there. Of course, you got to have the tool to adjust this if you need to, but I actually do have the tool because, again, I bought it from my wasser. All right, so we got plenty of Picatinny rail space up at the top. This thing is actually very front heavy. Like this handguard here is beefy as hell. Even for my big hands, like when I go to sight this thing in, like it's still a lot for me to get a C-clamp grip on it. So this is a beefy rail and it's very front heavy. So I'm really curious to see how it's going to handle on the range because it's so front heavy. And of course, you know, we got this. We got your standard 16-inch cold hammer forged chrome line barrel that you see on all Zastava AKs. Okay, we got your 1.5 millimeter Bowles trunnion. Now for those you don't know, this basically gives extra strength and rigidity to the receiver of the firearm. So a lot of premium AK manufacturers and premium AKs have the Bowles trunnion just to make it a bit stronger and a bit more durable versus AK that does not have a Bowles trunnion. All right, so what else we got here? We also got the safety. So this is the safety. So for y'all who don't know, this is the actual safety on an AK. Okay, you push the safety up, it locks the trigger. Okay, you push the safety down, boom, it unlocks the trigger, and then you're good to go. Now, one good thing about this particular AK is that it actually has that cutout in the safety, right? So it can act like a bolt catch. See? It can act like a bolt catch. Now, a lot of your AKs don't have that cutout in the safety to act like a bolt catch. So a lot of them don't. Some of them do. But like I said, it's one of those features that kind of makes this a bit of a premium AK than say something like your Century Arms Vescas or your washers. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're gonna run too, but I'm just want to highlight some of the differences, you know, between something like this and some of your cheaper, more entry level AKs. Okay, your Dracos are included in the cheaper, more entry level AKs. Okay, the trigger here, it seems like this is probably a stock trigger, but the trigger to me feels better than that of the wasser. Not saying that was heavy or anything. Like this trigger kind of consistently broke at about 4.5 pounds for me on my scale. So it's a really good trigger. And of course you got the mag release for the AK. So basically, for those who don't know, you basically push up on that and rock the magazine out. All right, and the reload, you rock the magazine in like so, click, boom, and you're good to go. Standard magazines, standard AK magazines will fit this, in case you didn't know. And we have the Magpul furniture. So this is your basic Magpul grip. This grip feels really good. As a disclaimer, I hate the stock AK grips. I don't like them. They are too small for my hands. And I remember when I first bought my wasser, my hand would actually cramp up just trying to use that grip. It's just too small for me. So I do like that they give you this. And this is the Zukov stock. This is the Magpul Zukov stock. This is the folding stock. Okay, first of all, let me show you this. Okay, so here's the button right here. You basically just push that in and it folds, and there you go. Now it's locked in place, and then you just unfold it, and then you're good to go. This stock is adjustable for length of pull, which is something I didn't know until I bought this rifle. The button is right here, and it's a little bit on the stiff side, but you can get it to move. And it's like it's about a 4 position. I don't know if you can see that, but it looks like it's about a 4 position. That's fully collapsed. I tend to keep it about here. Well, not that one, but somewhere like around in there, kind of like what I do with my ARs. This is the basic cheek piece. It'd be nice if this had a raised cheek piece, but I wonder if there's an aftermarket accessory that I could put on there to raise that cheek piece. I'm gonna look into that. If y'all know, let me know down in the comment section if there is an aftermarket cheek piece that I could put on this. And then of course you got your QD slots for your swing, for your sling, like on this side, and again over here. I think right there and right over here. I mean, that's basically the long and the short of it. Oh, and by the way, this AK also came with this rail right here. So those of you familiar with AKs, like a lot of times they don't come with this actual rail. You have to buy it separately, and this rail probably costs like a little over $100. I'm not sure of the exact MSRP, but I know in most cases with most AKs, if you want to mount an optic like I have here, you have to buy this separately. So all this came with the rifle. That's what I mean by I say I got a really good deal on this. So I'm happy with my purchase, me personally. This is a really good rifle. I've heard a lot of great things about Zastava ZPAP M70s, and I'm really looking forward to getting this out on the range. So you're definitely going to want to stay tuned to the channel for my first shots video. And that's all I got for you right now, y'all. So again, thank you so much for watching. This is your big homie, the Armchair Operator, and I'm signing off, man. Peace.